Okay, so what's going on here? Well, um, every November, Jersey Droz and Rob Stetson, Rob, I'm sorry, Rob, I can't, my tongue will not spit out your last name, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and say Stenchinger, and that's wrong. My tongue cannot do it, I am sorry. Forgive me, Rob. Awesome guy and everything. My tongue don't work too well. It's because I just ate, I don't know. But every year, they, as part of their Lean into Art website and podcast, do this challenge in November. It's called the Art Soundoff, where take 5 to 10 minutes to discuss comic creation and something else that might be be of interest to you. That I can't talk today. That's fine until I finally got the camera working. So, let me see here. Can I do screen share? Screen share, yeah. Okay, good. Share screen, this one. I want to show you this one. Okay, hopefully you're still hearing me. This is the Art Soundoff at leantoart.com/artsoundoff. And what it is 5 to 10 minute audio journal. They recommended getting a site like Audio Boom or SoundCloud. I'm probably not going to use this thing past this challenge, so it doesn't seem kind of pointless to me. So we're going to have to do this on video. Maybe I would do is just leave this here. Now we're in audio. I just want to see something's. Okay, I can't get off this. Okay, whatever. But I'll check out later if you're still hearing me because I can't get off this. Yeah, this is the deal. Talk about comic creation. Usually, when I do my writings or video reviews, I discuss the end product. I review the comics that have already been made and what I thought were good or bad about it. But I am technically a comic creator. I have a weekly comic strip. I do other comic work. I do my own logo work, my own graphic work for the videos. So I do as much of my own stuff as I can. So I do, excuse me, I need a little Kool-Aid here. Do technically qualify now. I do technically qualify as a cartoonist, and I do have thoughts on cartooning. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next month. This will be showing up underneath my tonight's Jake and Leon strip. And tomorrow, I'll be doing this, and starting tomorrow and through the rest of September, or November rather, I'm going to, I don't even know if I'm recording or not. Hopefully you all heard me through all that. But if you didn't, I'm taking part in the Art Soundoff Challenge. And so for the month of November, I'm taking 5 to 10 minutes every day. I'll be doing it in the place of the morning article link. So if there's an article that I really think you guys should read, I'll just make it a regular article posting, and this will be made available on Patreon to the article level, article tier patrons until such time as I get done with it. This way, if I do get to make a regular reviewer commentary, you're getting nice bonus stuff. If not, at least you're getting something to make your patronage worthwhile. Otherwise, this will be taking place in the morning article link for November. And then December starts my usual Christmas spotlight events. So, I don't have much time left. Let me start us off by saying what got me into making comics. And I think it's a story that a lot of other comic creators will attest to. I saw some of my friends taking paper, folding it in half, and making it and drawing their own comic just for fun. And it did look like fun, so I got in on it and kind of stuck with it. They stopped, I didn't, and I kept doing it for a very long time. Never published anything. But eventually got a notebook and divided it up into, so there would be different comics, and that was the start of an anthology, a little anthology comic called Galactic Adventures. And it was sort of my anthology. Sometimes it'd be a superhero story, sometimes it was sci-fi. One was a commentary kind of thing, but a neat parody thing. But for the most part, it was me just drawing stuff for fun, and then I had things with an art kit, got an art kitty, and it was full with coloring pencils and regular pencils, and I had one of those rubber kneading erasers, all that stuff, and I was doing this, but I never thought I was going to make a career out of it. And eventually, I just never had time to work on the book, so it ended just before another sci-fi series, another sci-fi storyline. And I got like a notebook and maybe a notebook and a third out of it. So, you know, it was definitely kind of a passion project for me, even though nobody was ever going to see it. Probably nobody ever will, especially a couple stories that I just really didn't like. I would totally just, I wouldn't even do it over again. I would just like scrap it and start the whole concept from scratch. That's how bad it was. But so I stopped doing comics and stuff for a while and just focused on getting my job done. And then I was on the news group art.toys.transformers, and somebody had linked to an interview Derek J. White did with a podcast called Art and Story. It's the precursor to Lean Into Art. And it seemed interesting, so I listened to more episodes, and it kind of started the fire in me again to go back into comic creation. And I was trying to figure out, okay, well, how am I going to do this off? And how do I get hosting? How do I start working on this? What kind of ideas should I start off with first? And then 2008, I hit the hospital twice, 2 separate weeks, stuck home, and that's when when I'm stuck home, not being able to go back to work or anything, I'm just sitting on the computer, and that's when I really saw a whole lot of different blogs, and that got me into blogging. And I started doing reviews because I figured this might be interesting to get me interested, to help me become a better writer by looking at everybody else's work, seeing what was right, what was wrong, and also way to just get ideas out of my head and commentaries and everything. And I am slowly running out of time here. But anyway, this is the kind of thing that I'll be doing. I'll be talking about different topics. I have this one now, and then once I get some stuff done, I'm going to record stuff for tomorrow morning. And then every morning until the end of November, unless something happens, I will do just a quick 5 or 10 minute podcast thing and discuss my thoughts on comic creation, things that I'm learning, things that these from a critic's perspective, from a cartoonist perspective, from a fan's perspective. There's the 3 ways that I work. And I hope I can add something interesting, and I am really out of time here. So go to leantoart.com/artsoundoff. There'll be a link to everybody else who's doing the Art Soundoff Challenge, and you might find other different thoughts and opinions on comic creation. And you may even decide to join in yourself. You don't have to start at the beginning. You can just do November, and that is my time. So thank you, and we will see you again tomorrow morning.